Libras, hello, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of October 13th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's on the cards for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Or if you have questions, you can also email me. So now let's see what's on the cards for Libra. So I just did your reading, but I'm not happy the way it came out. So I'm going to try one more time and see what happens. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Strength, and Ten of Cups. Yes, perfect. So lovely energy, Ten of Cups. Oh, by the way, this is your birthday month. Happy birthday to you. I just realized because Ten of Cups is here. So happy birthday to you if you are celebrating your birthday this week. Happy returns of the day, and I hope you have a wonderful celebration, and I hope you get a lot of gifts, useful ones, of course. All right, now let's see what's on the cards here. Ten of Cups has to do with peace, harmony, and the world here has to do with you completing something. So yes, it's your birthday week, birthday month. So this is where you are stepping into a new cycle, Libra. So things have come to a full circle, and this is where this is also truth. This is you receiving some new information which is helping you, that is actually helping you be free, setting yourself free from something. I don't know what this means for you. So for some of you guys, it could be travel. For some, it could be something in your external, that is now, you're freeing yourself from, is what I'm seeing. On the other hand, world here is also recognition. Some you ca- you so, someone appreciating your work. Page of Cups is here. Page of Cups here is a pleasant surprise. This is where you are, this is communication coming through, someone you are connecting with. Yes. So recognition, appreciation, releasing something, freedom, setting yourself free, and stepping into a new cycle. So for some of you, it could also be a change in your perspectives, the way you are seeing something. It could be the way you are seeing your life, yourself, experiences, things like that. So there is a change. Positive changes is what I'm seeing here for you. And also, someone you are connecting, it could be that they live in a different part of the country, different country. So world here is you connecting with people who lives in different parts of the world. It could be networking, it could be your business related, like webinars or podcast, and collaborating with people who lives in different parts of the world. um, yeah, things like that. Or it could also be personal life. Okay, Ten of Cups is celebration. So happiness, joy, togetherness, family. There's something to look forward to, Libra, because it's been a while, right? All right. So looks like the challenges are now fading away, and sun is shining brighter. Amazing. And here with Nine of Pentacles, this is where you are slowing down. It could be that you are taking a break, taking a vacation, staycation. Maybe you just want to spend time with your family or things like that. And for some, home here has to do with you moving into a home, some changes happening in that area. So it could be that someone is visiting, you are visiting someone, so there is like a union, celebration, ceremonies, your community. It could also be community, friendships, family. So yeah, slowing down, which is amazing, right? So this is where you are sitting down to appreciate how far you have come. You are taking stock of your experiences or everything that transpired, and where you are now, and where do you want to go, like how do you want to move forward, and things like that. So this is again freedom, and freedom is coming through very strongly for you guys, Libra. maybe this is something that you are focusing on. So when I said freedom, it could mean several things. It doesn't have to be about running away from our responsibilities. And this is, it could be emotional freedom, and maybe something to do with emotions or past experiences. This is where you are letting it go if it's not serving a purpose, and you are moving forward with a new approach, and new perspective. So your priorities are going through a change, your goals are going through a change, the way you see yourself and who you want to be is going through a change. So that's nice. And something to do with your stability. It could be that maybe you work from home or things like that. Maybe there is a new opportunity that you are coming across that will help you. It could be like it could either be a work from home opportunity, or it could also be something that you are working on, which is picking up speed. It could be a side hustle or something like that that you are working on, like a creative project. Okay, so creativity is coming through very strongly, creativity and spirituality. So something to do with the creative projects, you what you are pursuing. So this is where you will come across some new insights, new ideas. So stay connected to your own intuition, stay connected to your heart, and maybe think about writing it down. That's what I do in my life. Whenever I come across something, I just immediately write it down so I don't forget, because I have learned my lessons, so I don't want it to escape. So it's important you catch it right there, and it takes practically apply it. So 10 of cups here could mean, um, this is reminding you, Libra, pay close attention, because you might, like I said just now, you might come across some new insights, some memories, some thoughts, and it's fleeting. It's just going past so fast, going past so fast. That rhymes. uh, so will have to um, take action, catch it right there, think about writing it down if you can't do anything about it. Otherwise you will forget it later. And you might come across these thoughts when the mind is calm and you are resting, or when you are doing something ordinary. All right, so, and there is a new beginning happening, there is an opportunity for a new beginning. So the new beginning could mean something in your external. So it could be something to do with your professional life, your personal life. If you are relocating, it may have something to do with you, or it could be internal, meaning the way you are approaching your life. It may have something to do with you uh, like something to do with your goals, your dreams, what you want to do, and how you want to spend your time, your energy, making lifestyle changes, and taking up a spiritual practice. So it may have something to do with the way your daily schedules, your routine going through a change. Yes, Page of Cups here is also intuition. So when I said intuition, it could be recurring thoughts in your own mind, you suddenly realizing certain things, or it could be something you are reading, a song you are hearing, signs, synchronicities, or it could be conversations you are having with someone. So there is and you are listening. So Libra, listening is not just about words, it's also about our sensitivity. Listening also has to do with energetic listening. So that is something that either it's happening, if it's not happening, then the card is reminding you to listen. So that word is coming through very strongly for you. So it has to do with the words, like what's being said, or it could also be energetic listening, meaning sometimes people don't openly talk about things, especially like when it comes to our family, close friendships and things like that. If there is something they are going through, they won't openly talk about it, because they don't want to be judged, and they don't want to, especially if the trust issues are there, they won't talk about it. So it's important to then closely listen to what's happening in their life. if this person is important for you. Like for instance, it could be children, it could be a sibling, things like that, family members, close friendships. So this could mean, like, if they are silent, like if they talk a lot and if they are suddenly silent, and it's about then noticing it, what's going on, and then if they are chatty, if they usually are like a silent person, and if they are suddenly like chatty, and then it's also about then paying attention to what's happening. So this is what I said when I said energetic listening. So it's about using our sensitivity to understand what's going on in the environment. And then it's important to create that space for them to open up. For instance, like, especially children, they don't openly talk about things if they don't trust you. If they are, if they are only getting advices, and if they feel like the understanding is not there, then they won't talk to you. So it's about then creating that space, that safe space where you can open up, and where they can open up. It's about then helping them talk about things. So that is important. So how can you create that space where they can open up and trust you, and openly talk about what's bothering them and connect with you? So this is about strengthening your connections with others. Again, whoever is important for you, so what needs to happen in order to strengthen? What I'm seeing is you are doing it, but then here with strength, some control issues may come up. So if things are not going the way, like for instance, if you want them to make a decision when it comes to the people in our life, if they are making some choices and decisions and we are not okay with that, then we will, unknowingly, what we do is we manipulate and we control and we force them to do things, so we can be, so it's convenient for us. If it's not convenient for us, then we try to control and manipulate and force them to do something. And so that won't go well, because everybody is in their own journey and they have their own life to live. They have to make their own decisions, and too much love, too much interference is also not good. That ruins the relationships. So that is something to be mindful of. So this is where, if it feels like you are struggling to make someone understand something, if you are trying to convince something to someone, and if you have to over explain, and if you have to force things, then that means something is wrong there. So know if it's happening because it's not convenient for you, or if you are actually thinking about the betterment of the other person. So that distinction needs to happen. So that's what I'm seeing here. So just be aware of what you have control over and what you don't have control over. So that's important to know. On the other hand, strength here could also mean this could mean you are going through something difficult, but you are handling it with grace. So grace under pressure is what I'm seeing here. And this is resilience, meaning maybe you are handling something difficult, but to others, for others it could be a difficult thing, but for you it will be easy. It may have something to do with your own past experiences. It could be the strength of your own soul that you can handle it easily. So something there, Libra. Okay. Yeah, resilience. So s- so what I'm intuitively getting is that happens when we know the reason why we are working for something, why we are putting all these efforts, and what your vision is. So when the vision is clear, then it will be possible for you to handle the challenges that you are coming across. So that's the reason why, even though maybe it's difficult for you, but you are still handling it beautifully. So despite fear, so this is the card where this person is handling it in a calm way, in an effective way. She is not afraid. So this is about doing something difficult despite fear, despite, again, it has to do with trusting ourselves, understanding what the greater purpose is, and also understanding uh, yourself better, like why you are doing something, things like that. So strength and courage, grace under pressure. You are connecting with someone here, you are slowing down, there is celebration happening, family time. It could also be you moving into a new home or something and connecting with family and friends, so there is a sense of peace and harmony. However, just be aware of this energy. This is beautiful, but there is another side to it, something to be mindful of, meaning control issues. So when something doesn't go our way, we get so all over the place, kicking and screaming at the top of our voice, something to be mindful of. On the other hand, uh, I was going to say something and then okay, so this is what I was going to say. So this may have something to do with your stomach. So just be aware of what you are eating, how much you are drinking. If there is a celebration or something, and if you are going to a party, if you are attending a party, just be aware of that. Maybe you will wake up next day with a hangover, and so just be aware of where you are and what's going on. And something to do with food, it could be food poisoning. Like for instance, if you are traveling or something, just know where you are eating from. So something to do with abdomen, back pain, stomach issues, maybe a great time to detoxify and get rid of all the toxins. Or it could be a great time if you want to take up an exercise regime. So it could be, yeah, strength training, like core strength. On the other hand, this is where our power lies, Libra. So maybe the card is could also, for some, because we all are going through different things in our life, for some this could also mean a reminder for you to stay in your power. Do not give your power to anybody, is what I'm saying here. Like some provocation is happening there. So if it feels like somebody is provoking you, like for instance, some people, they just want to I so there was a video on YouTube I was watching few days ago. It was actually a Libra reading. In that video she said something about, how some people like to sleep and trigger others. I thought it was so funny. And yeah, some people like to sleep and trigger others. Something like that is happening. If you have someone around you who is there, who is just sitting there and sleeping, and if they uh, if they have something against you, and if they are provoking because they just need a reaction from you so they can blow it out of proportion and take it against you, then just be conscious. Just know what's happening, and what is worth your time and energy. Okay, so Libra, oh, this is what I wanted to do. I want to actually clarify that strength card. Let's see what that's all about. Possibilities, yes. So like I said, the reason why you are so courageous and resilient and you are overcoming the challenges you are coming across is because you can see the possibilities. You can see things from a higher perspective, you can see the 360-degree view. So when we see something, when we look at something, we see things only from that side. This is where you are rising above, or you are asked to rise above and get a 360-degree view of what's happening in order to clearly understand the situation better. Again, it has to do with listening, using your sensitivity to understand what's being said and also what's not being said. And also, if you are trying to do something challenging, especially contracts, agreements, or something to do with health situation, it's important to see things from different angles. So this could mean reaching out for perspectives, knowing what your blind spots are. And you don't have to blindly follow people's advice, their suggestions, but reaching out for perspectives will help you see things from a different angle, and then you can make an informed decision. And that's what I'm seeing here with two. This is two of wands, and here it says possibilities. So see the bigger picture, Libra. See things from different angle in order to clearly understand something, if that is something that's important for you. Okay, now let's see what's on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a message for Libra. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware? Your intuition is very strong. Pay close attention to your intuition, your dreams. This is your birthday month. You might receive some new insights and ideas on things. So just stay connected to yourself. And the one way you can do it is by slowing down, keeping the mind calm, relaxing the body, and just taking care of yourself, Libras. Self-care is important, and that way you will also be able to access your intuition. And also, yeah, someone you are connecting, I think I already spoke about it. You are connecting with someone here. Okay, Libra, your message is purification. I told you, so something to do with your stomach health. And so it could be physical health, your physical body. So maybe think about going on a diet, or staying more hydrated, so you can get rid of the toxins. And also it's important to watch your diet, what you are eating, what you are drinking, and how much things like that. On the other hand, it could also be mental detoxification, Libra. So, what you are entertaining when it comes to your thoughts, your emotions, what is it that you are holding on to? If there is anything, maybe it's time, because this is your birthday month and you are again, you know, stepping into a new cycle. So what needs to be released, what needs to go? It's not about if you are not ready to forgive, then that's okay. Like, I am not, to be honest with you. Like, I can forgive because that is not something I want to keep in my body. My This is sacred. I don't want to keep those thoughts and feelings in my body, because I don't want to get sick. But yeah, I can forgive, but I don't forget, because if you forget, then you will fall into the same trap all over again. So that is something to be mindful of. When people tell you who they are, just believe them and stay away and don't entertain, is what I have learned in my own life. So yeah, mental detoxification, purification, purifying your energy, your emotional energy, your mental energy. And it's all about also knowing where you are, how you are spending your time, things like that, and what you are focusing on. Okay. And here, yeah, the cups here has to do with, you have a cup, and 10 of cups is also here. It has to do with water energy, so flow is what I'm seeing. So this week is all about creating the flow in your life, meaning effortless movement, taking it easy. And strength card is that's what strength is reminding you. Just take it easy. Easy does it. There is nothing. Maybe you are coming across something difficult, but instead of forcing and struggling with anything, just let things be, and maybe things will fall in place on its own. So easy does it. And the dove here has to do with peace. So protect your peace. Okay, let me read this out to you. And that's what I'm seeing here, peace and harmony. So it could be peace and harmony in relationships. Wherever you are, it's kind of peaceful. And so for some, it could be relationships. So the message is, it's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. This message comes as a help and not as an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You have been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. Perhaps you have noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as the solution is at hand right now. Now that you heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You will want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well, for the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thoughts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. Follow your intuition's guidance about making lifestyle changes. Stop abusing alcohol or drugs. Avoid processed foods such as sugar, white flour, and so on. Eat more organic foods. Keep your thoughts and speech positive. Adopt a vegetarian or vegan diet. Go on a fast or detox diet. This card can also be a validation that your current healthful path is working. Yes, that's good to know because these days I'm having a lot of smoothies and salads. So that's good to know that I'm on the right path because I'm also a Libra. That's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, if these messages resonated, do remember to support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you have a magical week ahead. Again, happy birthday. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading.